So my first class was at 9:15. I woke up at 8:15. Checked my phone. Kent State campus closed this morning due to inclement weather. We've got about 5 or 6 inches of snow, so they closed. Freaking Nissan GTR driving through Hudson. It's focusing on, you see it up there? Silver. Why is there a GTR out in the snow? Is it 4-wheel drive? I guess it is. Maybe that's what I should replace the 330 with if I need to. So I went over to the UPS store to ship. I'm still zooming out here. This camera takes forever to zoom. The DSP deck. So I sold that to that guy. I just shipped it, and let's say this, I'm in the hole on it. So I gotta send this guy some, I gotta send this guy an email and see if he can pay up and at least break even on this pig. 2 cars I noticed, we'll see if they're still here. I see one of them is, there's a brand new Tesla Model S P85D in Hudson, so it's got 30-day tags on it. And then on the brick street over there, First Street I think it is, there is a ugly color in my opinion, but it's kind of a maroon Panamera GTS, which I don't know if that's a good, is that 4-wheel drive? I don't know. I know they make a Panamera 4. I would assume that is their 4-wheel drive model. And I don't think I see it, but we'll see when we get up there. There's an E65 750. Yeah, those are cheap now for a reason. So I'm supposed to hear from Dave Walter, BMW, today on the 330. I haven't as of now, it's 1 o'clock. So I will keep you updated throughout the day with whatever I hear. There's a G550 Benz, I love that car. And there is the Panamera GTS. So there is still money out here rendezvousing in the snow. The nice thing is it isn't totally frigid. It's about 30 degrees right now. -9 tonight I think, high of 20 tomorrow or something. So we are gonna have a couple more days of frigid temperatures. Then it looks like we stabilize with highs in the mid-30s and lows in the upper 20s, which is about average for January. That'll be Friday. So we just got to get through this week. And I've already, Monday's a freebie here. I don't have any class, I've got nothing. Tomorrow I've got a couple classes, same deal with Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be the rough day, we gotta get up early. We'll get her done. 3 days of classes, I've done worse. All right, I started the smart car, trying to go to the grandparents to either do their driveway or they had some online shopping they want to do. I start the car and the blower motor works now. I don't know what's up with this thing, but it works, no complaints. So I'm in reverse, trying to leave now. And we are stuck. Come on. Oh, let's not hit the freaking Civic over here, because now we're going sideways. Hold on. All right, we got it. Beautiful focus here on the Canon. It's 10 of 2, so I guess we'll just take advantage of the rest of the day as a day off. This thing makes a lot of noise when there's snow on the roads. And if anything isn't plowed, we're screwed. It's pretty slick. And I'll show you how slick. That's a traction light on a smart car. Wow. Okay, good morning. It's the normal part of the day here at 1:05 where I recap and finish things up. So you're probably all awaiting the news with the 330. It's Monday. I did get a call today. It was later in the day, about 4 o'clock. My guy Brandon from Dave Walter gave me a call, and I hated the tone of his voice. The whole, introductory part, how are you, what's going on, how's business, all of that. First 50 seconds of conversation, he sounded like he had something really bad to tell me, and maybe in his mind he did. I was expecting bad things to be, let's see, new M54 B30 is going to be $8 grand, $4 grand for install, and it's only going to be about $15,000. That was not the case, thank God. So the engine's totally fine. Problem comes when they tested voltage to the fuel pump. The voltage was there, so it's getting power. They tested fuel pump output, and it was 0. So anybody that guessed a fuel pump along with me, congratulations, you are correct. It does seem, at this point anyways, to be the fuel pump. So they've got that on order. The fuel pump job itself is going to be around $800 using OEM parts and of course dealership labor rates. Pretty much we attribute that to a couple things. It's an original fuel pump, 218,200-ish miles. surprised it lasted that long. It's an '02, so it's 13 years old now. Made in '01 too. And the other thing is the fuel filter. They check the date on the fuel filter, the production stamp. You know, they stick that little stamp on the side, and it's made in like July of 2001. It's an original fuel filter. That filter has filtered 218,000 miles of gasoline. It's recommended it's replaced, I believe, every 50 to 75,000 miles. So I don't know how the hell it lasted that long. The thing's been through 4 life cycles. It does not owe me a dime. So he said, of course, being a dealership, we are going to recommend that you replace it. However, when Dave Walter does it, they use, of course, BMW parts, and it comes with a fuel pressure regulator, which is the more expensive part in that combination of the filter and pressure regulator. And including labor, it'll be another $220, $250. So originally I told him, you know what, this is going to cost enough, $800 with the pump. I will do the filter myself come spring. So I did some research. I can get the parts for about $120. Then I'm thinking about it. You know, I'm going to drop $800 on a fuel pump and labor, and I'm going to make that fuel pump try to pump fuel through a filter that is probably about 5 times the weight it should be, with crud and gum and crap and whatever is in there. So I called him back and told him to just do the filter too. When we get the car back, I will have a nice new fuel pump and new filter. Now, why am I spending $1,100 on what I could do myself for $500 or less? Couple reasons. One, it is 18 degrees right now outside. It's dropping to -4. It's going to be 9 in 2 days. I do not have a good window here. B, the car is at Dave Walter. It won't start. I would have to tow it back here to be able to work on it myself. So I'm looking at another $200 worth of towing fees. Then I've got to buy parts, wait for them to be delivered, and then figure out how to push the car in my garage and do it in there. Let's go out there now. It's 24 degrees in my garage. The garage floor is covered with salt, ice, water, sludge. Look at this. And it would of course be on this side. Look at that crap. Just like gravel, grit. It's disgusting. I'm even gonna show you that. Oh my God. Yeah. It's okay. So I could open the door and flush the garage out, and then I would have an ice skating rink in my garage. You can see it's so cold. The windows are frozen and frosted up. It's not gonna happen. I would love to save the money, do it myself, make a DIY, recoup some revenue on that. It just is not plausible right now. If it were the middle of the summer, I'd be all about doing that myself and making videos for the community. Right now, I need the car back ASAP. So that's where it stands. I will have it back on Wednesday. They ordered the parts today, Monday. Everything comes in 2 days, unless of course it's back ordered in Germany. He didn't see any complications with that. So it'll come in Wednesday. Should have the car Wednesday night, which will be good. So, good, that's out of the way. Did about 4 hours of coursework today. I didn't have to go in since I canceled classes, but I did my 2 online classes, read the syllabi, got caught up with that. This College Writing 2 class is going to be a total bitch. Every Monday and Wednesday we have 4 or 5 assignments due. I got 4 hours of work done today, and I just caught up with just Monday's work. So that's going to be crazy. The other online class looks fairly manageable, actually. So I've got 2 new classes tomorrow. I don't even know what they are. It's a noon to 1:45, I think, and then a 2:15 to 3:30, I think. So I'll be in campus tomorrow. I'll take the smart car since the heater's working. We'll do that tomorrow. Wednesday, since I didn't get into that by 9:15 this morning, I'll have that on Wednesday, so I'll feel that out. Then I have accounting on Wednesday, 2 more on Thursday, and then we'll finish the week up. So just the first week of the semester is so overwhelming with reading 5-page syllabi from every class and getting into it. You don't really know what's expected of you and how it works yet. And it always feels like it's going to be way crazier than it is. But once you get the feeling of how it works, come a week or 2, I'll get into a rhythm and we'll get it down. So that is the status update from Monday. Today begun the Detroit Auto Show. Originally, a month ago, I had about 8 guys lined up for this. Last year was a blast. Bobby came out, Luke came, Colt and Razvan went. Alex didn't make it last year, and Kenan has never made it. He's always been skiing or something, and that's going to be the same case this year, but everybody's dropped out. So I don't think I have anybody to go with at this point. I will not go myself. Joe doesn't want to go. So, I mean, I can take the BMW CCA bus. They take a bus up there, but I don't want to go sit with a bunch of 50-year-old guys that drive 328Ds. So we'll figure it out. If I can find someone to go with, I will go, and we'll film that, and it'll be fun this upcoming Saturday the 16th. If not, we'll do the normal Saturday routine. It's 1:10. I'm going to go take a shower, do emails, do vlogs, get to bed by 3, and be up by 10:30. Speak with you guys tomorrow morning. Good night.